Hi everyone, my name is Maddie Ablitz. I am the owner and occupational therapist with Threshold Therapeutic. Welcome to the Home Care OT. Today I'm here to answer a question. How do you put a sling under someone when you're getting ready to use a Hoyer lift? Hoyer lifts are used because a client is having difficulty moving side to side, shifting around in bed, getting from one place to another. How am I going to get that sling under them? That's an amazing question. I'd love to show you how to do it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our sling. This process is the same no matter what type of sling you're using. This is a divided leg sling. It covers the core and then has two legs that crisscross underneath. If you were using a full body sling, which basically looks like a big rectangle or sometimes more of a kidney bean, the concept is the same. So the first thing I need to do is find the back of my sling. Usually the back of the sling is going to have a handle or two, so that way once you get them in, you have something to hold on to while you're moving. Find the back, make sure the back is touching the bed. I'm going to take my sling lengthwise and I am going to roll it up like an adorable little burrito until I get to the halfway point. So I'm going to take this side of the sling and I am going to roll it until I get to the halfway point. This is going to line up with my client's spine. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the bed next to them. And I'm going to roll my client. When you roll someone in bed, it is always going to be easier if you bend their knees first. We also want to make sure that our arms are in a safe position. So I like to take my clients and crisscross their arms across their chest. That way we're not rolling onto straight arms. Ouch, that hurts. So we're going to bend the knees first. This is going to get me leverage. My arms are safe. And I'm going to roll this client. If you're ever rolling someone in bed away from you, safety alert, please have the bed rail on the opposite side up. If you can't do that, please do run around to the opposite side of the bed so when you roll them, they're rolling towards you. I'm going to roll her to the side, get a really good roll, and I'm going to take my sling and I'm going to line it up with her spine. You want to make sure that it's positioned so that I've got the bottom around the crest underneath the hips, and the top part is nestled right nicely underneath her head in the position where I want her to be. Once I've got it lined up, I'm going to go ahead and roll her towards me. Okay, we have half of our sling on. Now we're going to do a roll to the other side, same concept. Find my roll, it's right here. I am going to unroll that all the way to the other side. Check my positioning one more time. Roll my client back. And then at this point, I can go ahead and take the legs and crisscross those. That is key when you're getting someone in a lift, to take these legs and crisscross them underneath. So one leg under, this leg comes under, and then we can crisscross them and we are ready to go ahead and bring in our lift for our transfer. Okay, so now we are going to pretend that we just got into bed and, hey Maddie, now we're in bed, how do we get the sling off? Another genius question, thank you very much for asking. Let me show you now how to get the sling off when we are in bed. It's basically the same thing in reverse. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take these leg rests, uncrisscross them, kind of tuck them down in between out of the way. And I am going to pick a side. I'm just going to take that sling. I'm going to go ahead and just start slowly rolling it towards the patient's body. Once I get there, I'm just going to go ahead and tuck it under a little bit to give myself a good place to start. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Here we go. Now I am ready to roll the patient. So first, before I roll a patient, I am always going to bend their knees, like I said before. So I'm going to bend the knees. I'm going to go ahead and get these out of my way, and I'm going to roll them in the direction that I just tucked. So in this case, I am going to roll her towards me. And since we have already done all of that tucking, here's the end of my sling. It is already out from underneath her. I am going to just very gently pull that out, roll it up. The sling is out. Roll my client back into place and get them comfortable, and we're done. Thank you so much for watching. Maddie at the Home Care OT. Join us next time.
Thanks so much for watching the Home Care OT. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date with our content. And for more information, head on over to our blog at thresholdot.com.